What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja Afrikana, coming to you all with another read. Go ahead and subscribe because I'm ready to start talking. Y'all, you know what? The things that 50 is doing, it's funny. It's laugh worthy and it is warranted against Puff. But sometimes we got to be careful when we're kicking people when they're down. Of course, yes, Puff did every fucking thing that they are accusing him of. But to be in a stance of more moral authority when you know that you've participated in some of not necessarily the same things, but some things that are mirroring the behaviors that Puff did with his bad boy artists or with people that he dealt with, period, is where I find the issue with what 50 is doing. We as humans have to be careful placing ourselves as a higher authority or a moral authority, especially when there's an element of chaos itself in our own lives. With the Ace of Swords coming in reverse. And while, yes, the shit is funny that 50 is saying and doing to Puff, at a certain point, it gets to the point where it's useless. With the Ace of Swords being in reverse, basically every card being in reverse for him, it is the universe saying it is time for you to move on from this situation, or at least heckling this situation, because his own past, 50's own past, is going to creep up out of the closet and slide up on him while he's making jokes and judging and doing things and saying shit about Puff. Again, when you are a colleague of these same people in this same industry, you don't have much room to be throwing stones and hiding your hands. And that's really what 50 is doing with the Hierophant card being in reverse. He's living in a glass house. Those who live in a glass house shouldn't throw stones, and that's what he's doing. Like I said, his own past is going to creep up on him with the Ten of Swords showing up. It's going to be someone that he was very close to that might start telling a bunch of his business. People that he may have had close to him. I know 50 didn't have many friends or doesn't have many friends because he doesn't fucking like humans. But somehow, some way, someone close to him is going to reach out and touch him and expose his bullshit. With the Two of Pentacles being in reverse in the last frame, it may be something legal that's coming up. But 50 is going to be very resistant to the things that are to come for him. Again, with the Hierophant card being in reverse, literally got some audacity to be judging people. With that Tower card being in reverse, not only will this blindside him, he's not going to really put any energy into it at first because he's gonna feel like, okay, this shit ain't going nowhere. Whatever this is, this some shit that I settled in court a long time ago, or this shit was legally bound back then and it ain't a motherfucking thing that you can do. Well, with that Tower card showing up, these are 50's bullying antics showing back up to bite him in the ass. Like I said, that Ace of Wands showing up in the first frame in reverse showed the perfect element for chaos. You see, the universe is getting ready to really distract 50 from being able to really pick at Diddy. And I'm not taking up for Diddy at all because he did every motherfucking thing he's being accused of. But what I'm saying is, instead of kicking this man while he down, 50 needs to make sure he sweep around his own doorstep because the Lover's card is coming in reverse behind that perfect element of chaos that's coming with that blindside element of the Tower card being in reverse. Yes, it may be some things that are legal, but I want to point out a Two of Coins being in reverse is things being chaotic, chaos beginning. 50 forgot that he is producing all of these shows and he needs the backing of certain kinds of people. And he's been wildly successful because Power, Kanan, all of those are good shows. BMF, all of those are really good shows. And 50 is a hell of a producer. But this is going to be contrary to the shit that he's doing. Like, bro, you making fun of Puff and you done mishandled and mistreated not only the women that you've dealt with, but your own artists. Don't y'all forget, okay, that he was over G Unit Records. Think about the way he did Young Buck and the way he said Yayo owed him money and the way he tried to do the game. Like the way 50 drags everybody. Think about how he did Tierra Marie and countless other people. So he's in the same boat as Diddy when it comes to that King of Swords being in reverse, being a dictator, being overbearing, that abuse of power with that both the King of Swords being in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Although Six of Pentacles is upright, it was also in reverse, meaning that he's the same type of tyrant that Puff Daddy is, or P Diddy, or whatever the fuck you want to call Sean Puffy Combs right now. There is going to be people coming forward who 50 had trapped up under some fucked up contracts too, with that Eight of Swords coming in. Again, Young Buck is being mentioned, and I'm not taking up for Young Buck, but he clowned Young Buck the very same way when Young Buck kept getting caught with transgender women, and he called 50 and begged for his royalties or whatever it was that Young Buck was doing, and 50 remixed the man's voice. See, this is going to come back to haunt 50. While he's trying to play this role of, I'm a good guy now, I've changed, I've this, I've that. His old character is going to show up and show out for him. There will be his own memes of himself saying things showing up, and 50 ain't going to take it seriously at first. But then he's going to get to the point to where, wait a minute, I'm trying to sit at the table with these white people. So I need to come to some type of solution with Buck or whomever it is, speaking artist wise, that I'm going to need to make be quiet. Same shit Puff does, right? So here's 50 right here with the King of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands being present. Both the King of Cups and Nine of Wands in reverse. He going to start feeling like a victim. Like, y'all just piling this shit on me because y'all must be friends with Puff. Or y'all trying to hurt me. No, baby, that is your karma. You see, you're not being like the women that are also going to come out and say, you're not as honest or as clean in these situations or these allegations that are coming out about these other artists. See, he picking at Jay, saying where he at. Well, 50, what you gonna say when your shit hit the fan? Because it's coming, dear. That Five of Wands being present, there's going to be definitely people that were your artists that's going to speak up. I wonder what Olivia is going to have to say. I know that she was the only female artist on the label, but there she is showing up as the Queen of Swords. What is going to be Olivia's argument? Y'all know Young Buck is the Knight of Swords in the situation. He's going to reach back and reach out to those artists that feel like 50 did them wrong, specifically Olivia. And they're going to put some truth to what we kind of thought was gossip. There's Olivia again coming in as the Empress in reverse. He didn't handle her career right. He's going to have to answer to why he didn't handle Olivia right. There are going to be some things Olivia is going to come out and say that 50 did to her as well. Not sexually, but probably verbally abusive shit. Because 50 definitely doesn't give the energy of someone who has caring emotions when it comes to business dealings. And when it comes to these women that he dealt with, especially his baby's mother, he's really kind of toxic. And I'm not taking up for her because she shouldn't have had the little boy around Puff if she had him around Puff allegedly. But what I'm saying is 50 Cent's shit is coming home to roost. So while he's battling his baby mama, as he should, he might as well get ready to battle the people that he's hurt because his time is coming too. 50 has reinvented his fucking career off of the backs of taunting and bullying those who can't fight or those who are in a position not to be able to fight back or those who get in trouble and they're in a position where they can't. It ain't good for them to say nothing. See, 50 capitalizes off of this type of shit. He takes this type of play or this type of stance with people. Once they're in trouble, your ass is his. What will he do then? Or what will he do when it's his turn on this guillotine? Because as sure as shit stinks, if you kick someone while they're down, your time shows up very shortly afterwards. Mark my words, y'all. 50 get ready to be next. It may not be as severe, but his time is coming too.